Hello, my name is Melissa Ramos, and this semester I was assigned to a first grade dual language class at Morrow Elementary School. This dual language program consists of the class being 90% in Spanish and the remaining 10% in English. For my family narrative, my CT helped me choose my group of 4 students. She gave me 2 high kids and 2 low kids, so I can get the full experience as a writing teacher. We worked in the library. The first thing I wanted to do was have a list of rules in English and in Spanish so the students could know how they were expected to act in the library. In the rules, I included working quietly in the library, showing respect for the school, but the most important one was believing in yourself in order to have an amazing final product. I included printouts of the writing process in English and in Spanish so the kids could have something to look back on if they got lost. The first time I met with my small group, we got to know each other. I printed out a family crest where students drew out things that described them. Some drew animals they liked and pets that they had. Others drew their family, and others drew what they did on the weekends. After talking to them, I figured out that they all like superheroes, and that is one thing that they had in common. And this is what I wanted to base my project on. But then I decided to make this project more family-oriented and base it on super citizens and their family. They have been going over citizenship and social studies, which is why this worked itself out perfectly. The first handout I made has a space, so the students could draw a picture of their super citizen family member, verbs that describe him or her, 2 to 3 sentences describing the person they chose, and the last question asking, who acts as a super citizen in their house? After working with this handout with the students, I decided that it was very unorganized and that the students were kind of confused. So I learned from my mistakes and I decided to change it. I decided to make a worksheet that was more organized. I achieved this by having a bigger space for their drawing, having 3 boxes where they could add 3 specific verbs, and adding lines so the students could write their sentence easily and more neatly. The whole semester, my CT told me that these lines make it easier for them to write, and it helps them write more neatly, which is why I decided to include these in my family narrative project. 2 of the students in my group were absent on the day that we worked on the second phase, which is why there is only 2 worksheets instead of 4. This student wrote that his mom is a super citizen because she helps him pick up the fall leaves that are on the ground. The last time we met, we finished working on the final draft. I worked extra hard with the 2 students that missed out on phase 2 and gave them the support that they needed, explaining to them why we had a new worksheet. All 4 of the students finished, and we recorded them reading and presenting their work that they were extremely proud of. Only 3 of them are on camera because the other student cannot be recorded or have any photos taken of him while on campus. This student writes that his little sister is a super citizen because she helps him pick up the toys that are on the floor after they play. It was a really fun experience working on this project because I got to see how differently students learn and how they all need different types of help. It was challenging because I work with students who are on completely different levels, and some needed a lot of help and support while others barely needed any. I learned a lot about these specific students and their family life during these 8 weeks. I got to know their learning style in this specific subject and found myself providing them with better help in the classroom when my CT was giving her lessons, because I knew them better. I'm going to miss working with my group because they would ask me every day at what time we were going to the library, and they really looked forward to it.
Porque me ayudar cuando es tiempo de dormir.
Student 1 says that her mom is a super citizen because she helps her whenever it's time to go to sleep.
Mi mamá me ayuda a recoger las hojas de otoño que caen.
Student 2 is saying that his mom is a super citizen because she helps him pick up the fall leaves that are on the ground.
Mamita me ayuda a recoger los juguetes del piso.
Student 3 is saying that his little sister is a super citizen because she helps him pick up the toys from the floor after they play.